welcome to Dolphin Cookery Club. Today it is coming from my own kitchen. Sadly, I left my Disney apron at home, so you've got me in my Minnie Mouse onesie. Right, let's get ourselves started. Hopefully you'll have your ingredients already. And don't forget, first thing we need to do, aprons on. Okay, so get my apron on here. Then, of course, we need to make sure our hair is tied back. So that's good, hair is all tied back. And the next thing, we need to wash our hands. Now, luckily, I have washed my hands already. Otherwise, you'd be hearing me sing happy birthday to myself twice. So if you could just go and wash your hands now. And then I'm just trying to get this apron done up here. Squeeze me a bit, here we go. Make sure sleeves are nice and rolled up. I have just put my oven on, so that is on at 180 degrees or 200 if you haven't got a fan. Now, first thing first, we get our bowl here, and into the bowl I have already measured 100 grams of custard sugar and also 100 grams of salt butter. So you can see it here in the bowl. And what we need to do now is mix that all together. And this is going to take quite a bit of time. It has to be light and fluffy. Here we go, so I'm mixing away here. Probably going to be making a bit of a mess. Here we are. So you can have just a little look. It's sort of coming together. We've just got to get all the sugar mixed in to the butter. Now, you can use a mixer for this, which would make it much quicker, but I think it's more fun to do it this way. This is how I did it when I was at school, and this is how we would be doing it at Cookery Club. So here we go. As you see, it's getting more mixed in now. So then we've got to start giving it a good mix around like this. Oh, that's a good workout here. There we go. Mix. We want this to be pale and creamy. Okay, and arms. Now, there we are. That's what we've got now, all mixed in nicely. Next thing we need to do is to get our egg. I know some of you have a bit of difficulty with this. There we go, egg, nice hard bang on the side, and put your thumbs in the crack and pull it open like that. Okay, let's get rid of this extra down here. There we go. Then we need to twist a little bit with our fork. Okay. And then we're going to mix it in with our mixture. I have my baking sheets here prepared. Use greaseproof paper. I have got these, so this ready done parchment, so it's on my baking sheet here, ready. Right, next we need to mix in this egg. So probably best to do it a little bit at a time, just a little bit first. There we go, because it goes quite slippery. As you can see, it's quite difficult to incorporate it because it's squidgy. Can you see that? Yeah, so we just need to mix it vigorously with our spoon. There we go. Let's see, that's coming along quite nicely. And then we need the rest of our egg. There we go. Put it in, mix it in. Now, the next thing we're going to do is, there we go, look at that, that's perfect. We're going to do our flour next. I haven't weighed my flour, so I've got my scales here. Put a bowl on my scales. There we go, plain flour. And we need 250 grams of plain flour. There we go. 250, perfect. And we also need, in this same bowl, baking powder. So we need half a teaspoon baking powder. I have my measuring spoons here, which is a half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon here. There we go, shake it off. I want it quite level. There we go, pop that in. And then we also need mixed spice. 1 teaspoon of. Now, if you don't like mixed spice, you can use the grated zest of lemon, which is also really delicious. Now we need 1 teaspoon of that. There's my teaspoon, is this it? 1 teaspoon, here we go. 1 teaspoon, and in we go. Then, take the scales with our metal spoon, just give it a quick mix around to make sure that's all incorporated. Then, I'm just going to take this off here, scrape that spoon, because we're going to then mix this in carefully. Here we go, with our metal spoon. So here we go, drop that in, here we go. And fold it in, just about half of it. And I'm going to gently just wind it round, here we go, to incorporate that all. There we go. Then the rest, pour it all in. There we go. Add a little bang. There we go. Mix it all in. There we go. Mixing gently. And at this point, it just looks a little bit dry, so we'll probably pop in our milk. So we need 2 tablespoons of milk. Here's my big scoop. Half a tablespoon. So this is half a tablespoon, which I can't believe. It's 1.5 tablespoons. So that's why, here we go, 1 tablespoon. So we need 2 tablespoons. 1, 2. Always add a little bit more if it's still. There we go. Oh no, that looks absolutely perfect. Coming together nice. We don't want it sloppy because we have to roll this out. So have a look here. This is coming together really, really nicely. Right, so this is what you should have, just like that, mixed in with our spoon. Then we need to put our currants in if you're using them. So I'm just going to pop this on the scales, bowl and all, and measure out my currants. I need 80 grams of currants. There we go. Oh, they smell lovely. Shake them in. Like I said, lemon zest if you don't like currants. Or you could use both if you wanted. 50, 60, 70. Come on, there we go. That's lovely. Just turn that up. Right. Here we go. Now we can actually get our hands in to mix in our currants. Move this over there and move this out of the way here. Okay. Put hands in, mixing all those currants in. Ooh, it's delicious. Okay, here we go. And then what I'm going to do is get some plain flour and sprinkle it on the work surface. Here we go, liberally sprinkling. Get my dough. Now, if your dough feels to be a little bit too soft to roll out, what you can do is pop it in the fridge for 10 minutes and that'll just firm it up and it'll just make it easier to roll. So here we go, I just put a bit of flour on my rolling pin. Here we go, I'm just going to move it around a bit. There we go. Roll it out. It needs to be probably about the thickness of a £1 coin. There we go. top. Oh, my rolling pin. There we go. Now I've got my cutter just here. Should be able to get out of this with a cutter this size, probably about 12 biscuits. Might need to re-roll the dough. Is that about the size of a £1 coin? I think that looks about right. There we go. So then, just going to get my tray and just move it down. Cut out my biscuits. Here we go. Might need a knife. Just out of the drawer. There we go. Just to lift up the biscuits. They are quite delicate. There we go. Place it on the tray. Now, if you haven't got a cutter, you can just use a glass. Here we go, just the same sort of thing. You just a little bit of flour on your glass and just, here we go, just press down like that. And there we go. Just the same. Or if you've got a different shaped cutter, you can use that instead. There we go. Space them out because they are going to expand us slightly so we don't all merging into each other. There we go. Cut these all out. Smells nice. I'm going to fit another one in there, and I think I am. There we go. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nearly done. More to fit on. One there and one here. There we go. Now we're all ready. I'm going to pop these, just move that on a little bit, in the oven. So you can get all your dough, roll it back up, roll it out again. Here we go. Or you can put that in cling film and pop it in the fridge and make some warm biscuits tomorrow, because it will last in the fridge quite nicely. There we go, so that's what I'm going to do. Now these are going to go into the oven. There we go, for about 12 minutes. So I'm just going to set my timer now. There we go, 12 minutes. And while we're waiting, what we're going to do is clear up all the mess we've made. Okay, and I'll see you in 12 minutes. Right, the timer has just gone. I've just turned the oven off and it's time to get the biscuits out. Hurrah! Ooh, they look lovely. Here we go. Ooh, look. There they are. Shut the oven, and what we have to do now, while we're on the baking sheet, is just get a little bit of sugar. Here we go. And sprinkle it over the top. There we go. While they're still nice and warm. Leave them to cool for a little while. Put that back. Put that there. And they're going to be quite soft now. What we do is you can either leave them on the baking sheet or do what I'm doing, and let's just transfer them to a wire tray if you have one, so they cool down quicker. There we go. Pop them all on. out of the way. There we go. That's makes it. And these ones on. Off you come. There we go. And they look amazing. I think what I'll do, purely for the camera, is just have a little taste. So they're still quite soft because they're hot, but they really are good. Excellent. In fact, so excellent that I think Star Baker is going to be me. Yeah, hurrah! So I hope your biscuits were as good as mine. Hope you enjoy the holidays, and I'll see you when we're back at school. Bye bye.